Hello, Mission Church. Welcome to today's Mission Minute. My name is Jeff. I'm one of the pastors here. And I really just want to direct your attention to our website, missionnas.org. This is the best place for you to continue being connected with our church throughout this time. There you'll find videos like this one that our staff is putting out just to continue being connected and allowing you to know how you can still be involved. There's also the mission, the weekly mission, where we challenge you to continue being part of the church and continue serving your community and your neighborhood and your family in different ways. So I invite you to check that out, missionnas.org. And I did want to talk to you about a couple parables that I was looking at on Sunday with our in common people. They're found in Mark 4. It's the parable of the growing seed. This is a parable that talks about how there's a farmer who goes out and he spreads out the seed. And this seed grows night and day, whether the farmer is asleep or awake. And it also, even if the farmer doesn't understand how the seed is growing, the seed is still growing. And in its right time, it will produce a harvest, and it will be a fruitful harvest. And this idea of the seed being the kingdom of God, we get to participate in the kingdom, participate in planting those seeds of the kingdom. But at the end of the day, the kingdom is not ours. We are not the ones who make it work. We are not the ones who grow it or force it into existence. Actually, the kingdom of God belongs to God. And although we get to participate and be a part of it, it's not up to us. We can rest assured that God is in control, that he has a plan, and that he is at work, even if we can see it, even if we can't, even when we can understand what he's doing, even when we don't. And that takes us to the second parable that he talks right about after that, about a mustard seed. And he says the mustard seed is this very tiny seed, but when it's planted and it grows, it actually produces this huge tree, so big that the birds in the sky come and nest in it. So this idea of the smallness of the kingdom, or at least the little things in the kingdom, like the little seeds in the kingdom, become big, meaningful, significant things. So Jesus came as a baby, as a poor peasant, as a nobody, and out of that, the kingdom of God just grew, right? And in the kingdom, things work like this, right? The little things that we might find insignificant, that we might find hidden, the little steps of obedience, the faithfulness that we show, when we decide, I feel fear and anxiety, but I'm going to choose to trust God with this thing, right? When we say, oh, I'm going to look out for my neighbor who I know is in need, and I'm going to reach out and see how I can help. When I say I'm going to make that phone call to my coworker, or a person I know who is probably feeling lonely right now, and I'm going to just check in on them and see if there's any way I can help. When I say, I'm going to just dedicate time to be in the presence of God, in prayer, in the scriptures, in meditation, whatever it takes, even if nobody else notices. But those little things in the kingdom are very significant. When I choose with my family to carve out time to just pray together, to read the scriptures together, and make that a priority in my life. Those little things in the kingdom, although they might be small and hidden to us, but they are significant and they matter. And in the kingdom, they grow and they produce this large tree, this huge fruit that even the birds in the skies, this is an image of the heaven and earth meeting, right? Because that's what the kingdom is all about. Right? When God's rule and reign comes and overcomes, and his glory fills the whole earth. So I encourage you, even when you think, well, this is really small, this little thing that I'm doing, it doesn't really matter, I'm not really seeing how this is producing anything. It's God's kingdom, and in God's kingdom, he is in control. So I just encourage you that this week to see what are the little things, ask and pray, what are the little things that you're asking me to be faithful, that you're asking me to be obedient, that you're asking me maybe to serve, to give, to just be your hands and feet. And although we don't control it, although we don't grow it, but we get to be a part of that, and that is beautiful and it's a blessing. So I just pray for you. I pray for your family that you would stay safe this week, that you would stay healthy. And I cannot wait till we are back together once again. God bless.